we will record today. And Qigong. Yay. We're jiggling and we're shaking and we're warming up. We're all well rested. We're getting used to that time change. We're feeling wonderful. Yes. And we are just going to go straight into Kuan Yin standing or Heaven Nature Gong. So stop jiggling, come to our center stance, take a deep breath in. Release. We're going to cup our hands in front of our face and blow. Left hand comes up as the right hand comes down, connecting up to heaven, coming down across the face, across the heart, rooting down with the other hand at that dawn skin. Let's go straight into the first movement, boat rowing on a stream of air. We come forward as we inhale and we exhale and undulate that spine up. Coming forward just like we're rowing a boat. So we let those hips come forward first, getting a nice undulating movement throughout the spine. Very good. Keep going, letting your breath lead this movement. As we inhale, we kind of sit back. Exhale, bring those hips forward, get that nice roll up the spine. You guys are looking great. Keep going. Give me a few more reps. I'm just going to take a look. Good. Be careful not to come too far forward, right? Like we're not coming to a flat back. We're thinking more about kind of keeping our head where it's at and kind of sitting that butt back, right? And then we come up. Yes, good. Now that we've got it, keep going. Close your eyes. And as you do it, imagine yourself rowing forward through the air and feel the air full of warmth, energy, light, chi. And as you go forward through it, imagine it pouring into the body, coming in through all the skin, just through the whole body, absorbing it. One more. Fantastic. And then we'll go into boat rowing through a stream. Nope, that's what we just did. Traveling eastward across the ocean. Bring your hands up to one side. Very good. And we pull them down into center and we end up at kind of center right here. And then we come up to the other side. And we exhale and we pull down to center. So you can tell I'm shifting weight. This foot is pretty empty. I come down, I go through center, I come up. This foot is now pretty empty. My hands circled in, kind of facing each other. And then when I come down, that top hand goes up so that the fingers can trail. And then we put it all together for one nice Slow movement. Imagine ourselves drawing that chi down from the sky with our hands and pulling it directly into that dantian. A couple points to think about with this one is when I come up, I make sure to turn my chest, my torso, so that it faces the hands. If I stay like this, then it locks my shoulder out and that chi kind of stops flowing. So I want to keep that open. Yeah. And then the other thing is the hands stay about the same distance apart. With the fingers moving, we get the illusion that the arms are kind of moving really far, but really I'm just changing the position of his hands. Very good. Let's start to let this get smaller and smaller. Come to center. Our next movement is praying to heaven to show the way. So it's a bit of a static movement. We bring our feet wide. I'm going to demonstrate for you twice. We'll do it all together once. So the hands come up on an inhale, the knees and the elbows bend at the same time. I bring my thumbs to that forehead. We hold here for a few seconds, come all the way back up, and descend everything back down from the side. Again, inhale, drawing all the chi up. Breathe in, hold, come up, descend the chi back down. So we're drawing the chi up from that dantian all the way up to the third eye. And then we're looking towards the sky, towards yang energy, towards movement. And we're letting that chi come down into the upper dantian, the knee one, or the third eye to help us give us clarity and direction. All right, let's all do it together. Feet nice and wide, arms at your sides. Breathe in and exhale. And begin. Knees and elbows bend, arching the back, hold. And up. All the chi back down. Let's go into a circle breath here. Very good. Staying in our wide stance. We'll bring the hands up. Squatting down as we press out and squeeze. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squeeze. Very good. Keep going. You can see I'm kind of lifting the wrists, and then as I squat down, I press the wrists back down. I'm thinking about Squeezing my core, squeezing my abdomen. Expelling unhealthy chi, right? We're just kind of wringing out that old chi. Good. Let's start to speed this up. Feel the chi coming out through the palms. One last time, really long. Good. Drop both hands. Bring the right hand up to the middle, reach out. Bring the left hand all the way up as we rise. Hold here. Try not to lock the knees out. Still find that nice lengthened spine even when we're doing this. Tailbone pulling down towards the ground. Crown of the head lifting up. Up hand. Hands down. Take a few minutes to root, center, and breathe. Settle down into those legs, into those feet. To talk about some aspects of Asian medicine. Let me come up here. I don't know if you guys can see, but like I am very sweaty. Grab a tissue. But we haven't really been working too hard. You know, the movements haven't been crazy. So sweat is usually good. It indicates a movement of chi. Yeah, you can see it's a little sweaty here. But when sort of that minimal effort and I'm sweating that much, remember we talked about the other day, when we're drawing the bow, we can use that to open up the pores and sort of cause sweating, which releases the pathogens. The point is, with me being this sweaty after minimal effort, it indicates to me that I've actually got a little bit of immune system issues, right? So I might be a little run down. This would be a great time for me to really start nourishing myself. So I just wanted to point this out. When you start easily sweating, it's usually an indication that your immune system's a little run down, your body's a little run down. It's time to nourish yourself. So back to Qigong. We're going to do exactly that. Back up at our spots. Go into chi twirling above the head. So we make our V here, right? I'm not up like this. I'm not way out like this. I've got this nice V, and I'm going to shift my weight to one side as I twist, and come back to center as I twist to the other side. And don't worry about my breath while I do this movement. So one of the things we always talk about is if your arms get tired during this movement, you can have them here, but just imagine yourself in the full extension. So today I'm going to go ahead and do that so that I don't overwork myself. And I keep nourishing my body. Teacher Lee would always say, Qigong is not exercise. Qigong is not exercise. Medicine, right? It's more preventive care, helping your body stay in balance. Also very good for the mind-body connection, right? There's a spiritual component. Finding peace and relaxing. Twirling that chi, you guys are doing great. All right, stop when you get to one side and take the hand in the back to the back of your head, the hand in the front to the front of your forehead, and then just come down, bringing one hand to the lower dantian and one to the middle. Yeah. And now we're really going to nourish ourselves. We're going to switch. We're going to reach out, drawing that chi into the body. Switch positions. Fantastic. Nourishing our bodies here, drawing the chi into the chest, the lungs, the heart, drawing it down that center meridian into the stomach, spleen, gallbladder, liver, intestines, nourishing that entire abdominal cavity. Up for it, let's add a twisting movement. Do this. Just be careful not to turn your hands into like a reaching, arching thing, right? The hands still just come forward. My twisting torso. This is great. Anytime you're feeling tired, feeling anxious, the static pose, we're going to put our hands up, wrists nice and relaxed. Bend the knees and lean forward just a little bit. Here. Help us. Exhale. Ah, good. Bring the hands out to the side. In, as we sink and up, out, and in, down. Great. Fantastic. We want to keep a fairly good pace while we do this. Not too fast, not too slow. A nice, even pace. Perfect. Go out and let the hands come down. In our ready stance, breathing for a few moments, connecting to that dantian. Is the most complicated one. There are a number of tutorial videos for it on Patreon and on the page. So, but we'll go through it again. So we take our thumbs, and we connect them, and then we twist. So we bring our yeah. And then we're drawing that in, and then we release and let the kind of the pinky stay together. Come up and rotate. Draw that chi in. So we don't go back this way, we just turn the hands up. Yeah, good. And bring it in. Rotate it up. And draw in. Rotate hands, draw them in. Spiraling that chi directly into our middle dantian, into our body, letting it travel down to the lower dantian. Chi in. Out and separate on the last one. Middle fingers together so the points are touching as the palms face up at that dantian. Place both of the fingers onto that dantian and press in. Pressure on the dantian, sealing in all of that chi. Deep, slow breaths. Front of our face and flow. Left hand comes up as the right hand comes down. And bringing that other hand down across the face, across the heart. And a few deep breaths here. That was a nice form. You can see I am quite sweaty again. So I'm going to do some channel tapping just to kind of help move any pathogens that might be in my body out. When I do that, I actually feel some tension and some pain right here. Tap a little bit right there. Good. I'm going to tap along my sides. Yeah. So this is where we talk about Qigong kind of being good for checking in with your body, finding out what's going on, using it as a gauge of where your energy level's at. All right, let's do our back, all the way down the legs, across the feet, up the inside. Good. Once more. Good. And rub the neck a little bit. Tap the head. Yeah, so just like when we're kind of doing our circle breath, we can find out like, oh, is my inhale equal to my exhale? What feels like more? If you feel particularly tired doing Qigong and easily sweating, it all indicates different things. So I love that we're all kind of getting into our practice together at this level where we can start thinking about what it means to be in our practice and what that means for our bodies. I'm going to end today. Thank you guys so much for coming. It was good to see you, and I look forward to seeing you in a few days. Bye, everybody.